Hi, my name is Jennifer McDonald, and I'm the community manager for the Loraine Apartments in gorgeous downtown Norfolk. We are nominated for Community of the Year, actually, at both of my communities, the Rockefeller and the Loraine. So I have also submitted one of these videos for the Rockefeller, but now I'm going to answer your questions for the Loraine. And thank you, of course, for your consideration. So the first question is, what do you do to train and educate your employees? So we do Grace Hill for each one of our team members, and it is required regardless of your title, which is great. It's a nice, valuable asset, of course, for each team member to have something that would be tailored to their position. But in addition to that, we also do our, of course, required for housing, as well as like sexual harassment and other courses, so that we're consistently up to date with policy, procedure, as well as, of course, pertinent information to each individual job title. We also have multiple community managers and service managers within our portfolio here that have been in the business for quite some time. So amongst all of us, there's kind of always someone who has the answer to any question we may have. The other added benefit to being with one of our being at a NUSBOM community is that we have preferred partnerships with Lowe's as well as HD Supply, etc. And they do offer their own virtual classes as well as in-person classes at various places such as First Atlantic, etc. And they do, we're always kind of like taking advantage of anything that's offered to us, because you can never know too much, never learn too much. As far as retaining our residents, we have an excellent resident retention timeline here, or plan throughout the year, where we do actually do something monthly, whether it be something on a smaller scale or even on a larger scale. Here at the Loraine, we did a charcuterie night, wine and charcuterie night, where we actually created a menu and paired options together or whatever, as well as desserts, dessert wines, etc. And additionally, we do, like I said, smaller scale stuff. Like we are actually doing next week, we're doing Grab Your American Flag swag, where we're setting out various 4th of July items for the residents to take on their way out to celebrate America's birthday. As far as general resident retention, we try to make sure that we're really up on our reviews. We have actual resident retention cards where, if you love us, please leave us a review, that we give out, as well as we do like certain treat bags and stuff we'll kind of set out in a basket out in our lobby, so that they can grab kind of on their way out the door. And it's a nice little added reminder to please go on and leave us a Google review and tell us how much you absolutely love living here. To keep the team motivated, I like to think that we have a pretty good setup here, where we're all kind of, friends, and we sort of inspire each other. We do have a group chat that we are on, and we're consistently, just thanking someone for completing something. We kind of just are on that vibe. I like to make sure, just having been in this business so long, that I'm making sure exactly how much my team knows that they're appreciated. We do have various birthday things that we do that are kind of set in stone. We also have a Tides game coming up, where the team is actually going to go to a Tides game. The company itself offers great incentives, really nice commission, etc. Certain goals. We also recently had where we were offered commission for helping out like our other sister properties, and taking extra on call. Those types of things let the team know that they are absolutely appreciated and encouraged for the things that they do. How do we keep our residents involved in the community? Again, that sort of goes back to our excellent resident events. Like I said, we held a kind of like a gala style event here in our club room, but we also do, like I said, something monthly. We are on every social media, of course, with Instagram, Facebook. We are constantly posting to our stories, etc., with our events. We also have the Active Building app here, where the residents have their own, it's basically a resident hub where the residents can go on and submit work orders, or we can post, like, of course, events, flyers for our events, and we're kind of like just letting them know, like, hey, we'd love to see you, come meet your neighbors, come meet your, the other residents in the building. And again, we get excellent feedback for anything that we throw, and we're sort of making sure lately that we're really kind of going outside the box with other stuff that we have been doing. We did a wine and tapas night on our roof deck. We actually had plenty of residents come 1 block over to our other building to that. That's how much, again, they love and feel that it is amongst the community, amongst all of our buildings. What makes our community stand out? So the Loraine actually formerly was a hotel called the Tazwell. Around 1940 was when it was a hotel. And although it is now an apartment, there's a lot of character throughout the building that you can see historically, that when it was the hotel that they've maintained certain charm from that era, back in the 40s. And as far as the Loraine's location, you can't beat it. We're right in the heart of downtown on Granby Street, right in the middle of all of the fine dining. We actually have in our building is Luce, which is the most amazing Italian restaurant in all of Hampton Roads. And so that's definitely a nice bonus to have that down at the bottom of the community, easy access for the residents, as well as Urban Ice, which is really, really cool. Residents tend to like to go there. I think it kind of draws people in because you don't have to go far for a really good meal. How do we process and receive maintenance requests? So again, going back to active building, the residents, we strongly encourage that they get on that app because it's just for the convenience. All things Loraine they have on that app. But they are able to send us a direct email, they can call, they can come by. We even have a Dropbox here that they can handwrite and put it in there, but we accept obviously resident requests in any way that they're received. Again, additionally, we have our group chat, so when when a maintenance request is put in, a service order is put in, we do sort of triage it, send it out in the order of urgency in the beginning of the morning, but as something urgent comes in, then we have direct communication with all service personnel to be able to get it out to them and get it taken care of course, in that timely manner. But they know they have multiple ways they know of reaching us, and that we're open in any form of communication for them to get out their service request to us. The average time to turn an apartment is exactly 5 business days, if not sooner, and we have in some cases had many 0-day turns here, where if residents turn their keys in early, we'll get started in there early and try to get it reoccupied before they were supposed to move out. We kind of try to do that as best we can as well. But with being such a transient market down here, we are kind of like just already trained. It's ingrained in us basically to be as fast-paced as we possibly can. And again, we have, I mentioned on my other video, that we have a turn spreadsheet through Google Live that is live to the maintenance department as well as the office, where we will set up and we send it directly to our vendors, also our cleaner and our painter, as well as like our carpet team. But essentially we have that set up now so that we can send that screenshot, and we're able to pre-plan out within that 30 or 60-day window, of course, whatever we have upcoming. And it is very, very streamlined and seems to be really working well for us. So we've been able to maintain no more than that 5 business day turn. I will be, of course, uploading a video throughout the community, but I just want to thank you for your time and for your consideration, and we would love to win. Thanks so much. This is the Granby Street entrance to the Loraine. Coming into our beautiful foyer here. Classic historical elevator, as well as stairs. That's our commercial space down there, which is Luce, as well as Urban Ice. Package lockers. Lab room. Bathrooms for the commercial space. Water fountain drop box for the convenience.